Hello world and welcome back to another episode of Golfing the Villages. On today's episode, we are traveling over to the village of Buttonwood in order to take on the Redfish Run Executive Golf Course. This course features one of the longer, if not longest, par 4 holes on the entire Executive Trails system. The hole can play over 400 yards from the tips, and it played 325 yards for us today. Redfish Run is a par 28, and it sports a level 3 course rating as assigned by the villages. I had the pleasure to be randomly paired with Ralph, Michelle, and Jim, who all wanted to take on the course from the middle gold tees. I was thrilled to tag along. With winds gusting up to near 25 miles per hour, I would take all the help I could get. It is worth mentioning that a large portion of the third hole has been scalped and a temporary green location is being utilized. I have no idea why this is the case, but you can see and judge for yourself. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get after it. About 10 minutes before 3 o'clock as we step up on the first tee, 71 degrees temperature. Beautiful day here in the villages, 121 yards to the pin. Got an extra club with pitching wedge. Pretty good strike, going a little long now and a little right. Gonna miss the green on the back side, but pretty decent. We'll have an okay look at birdie. Now, I was advised not to film the greens, but I'm not really sure how I can film a vlog without filming the greens. It seems like there's a fungus here, but the kind of the lighter spots are dirt patches, and you can see how the ball reacts. It'll hit the ridge where there's grass, and it basically bounces. There's really not much you can do. But you can see it hop and bounce. And obviously, it missed on the right side, so I have to tap in for a bogey. Now these tee boxes look pretty good. It looks like they've overseeded the tee boxes, so I'm not sure, what's going on with the greens. Now this is an unknown yardage. There was no center of the green marker, but it's 114, and I've got gap wedge. Good strike all over the flag, but now it looks like it's coming up short. Wow. Hits on the hillside, and now is rolling back toward me. So I've got a tough. So I guess I was wrong club selection on the last shot because it hit on the hill and rolled back. So now I've got to carry this 56 degree wedge to the top of the green, and that actually is now on the green. And again, you can see what's going on here. Don't know if this is a fungus or what. Wind's whipping pretty good. This thing's just bobbling and hopping, and it's hard to get the speed right when the ball doesn't roll. So I've got this now for bogey. And okay,
nice
I'll take it. +2 through 2. Now as we make our way to the third hole, this is the temporary green. I've got 76 yards to the pin. There actually wasn't a center of the green marker, but it wouldn't have mattered because temporary green. So this is sand wedge. Nice high strike all over the flag. Now leaking a little right, but sits in tight. I'm going to have a good look at birdie. This is a good look. However, it is the dormant Bermuda, so it kind of bobbles on me a little bit. You see it hop and it just goes offline. So
I'll just tap it in.
Really should have had that one, but it's hard to make it. I'll take the par. Now we can resume normal golfing here. 147 to the center, 144 to the pin. I've got a 9-iron in my hand, and the wind is pushing a little right to left. Really good strike. Wow, long, straight, now dropping in on the flag, asking for it to go in. Beautiful ball, in tight for birdie. this is a little bonus footage here. I'm going to go to fix my pitch mark, and as I go to stick my tool in the ground, I realize it's just dirt.
Oh, it's just dirt.
Just flatten it out. Don't want to be accused of not keeping the course in good shape. Doing my part. Anyway, we've got this for birdie. Very low expectations, but I roll it up to the cup. It's bobbling a little bit. Oh, birdie. Bingo. Fine.
Wow.
One. All right, now with honors on the tee here, 323 yards. I've got a 5-iron in my hand, just looking to hit it a little left to right, starting in at the trap, gonna peel it back into the fairway. And started at the trap and never cuts. Basically hit a low bullet and I make my way into the fairway bunker. All right, with 143 yards now from the sand and that fairway bunker, I've got a 9-iron in my hand. I'm looking over the kind of the middle of that bunker on the left. Gonna drop a little fade in on this flag. And that's where the ball starts, but basically goes dead straight, hits on the other side, back side of the bunker,
it's like a
but
weird
it's safe
bounce
and sound.
too.
So with the ball not cutting, I find myself right about hole high here on the left side of the green. I go to make the putt, and I feel like this is the best play, and you can see the ball kind of rolling away. Not a great effort on my part, but got this long range putt for par. The flag's in a pretty decent spot. There's a lot of grass around it, which is nice. And
so
just
close.
missed it. Kind of wiggled right at the end. And you see the flags whipping. My pants are blowing. It's blowing pretty good, but that's in for bogey.
.103 playing 130 with the wind.
103 playing 130. I'm literally going to try to chip this 8-iron. And because if I hit anything else too hard, it'll just climb it's straight into the wind.
It is gusting right into our faces.
All right, chippy 8-iron that goes 130.
All right, so you heard the thought process. Again, this is really like 130 yards adjusted for the wind, so I'm just going to try to chip this 8. I really don't practice this shot. It's kind of like a punch. And sometimes that's what happens. I leave the face open a little bit, and then it leaks to the right. So something I got to work on. I'm going to miss on the back of the green, but it's okay. You can see we're just above the hole on the backside. It's really not too bad. It's just off the green there. So I'm going to roll this down. It's going to pick up a little bit of speed as it gets to the hole there, and then kind of slows up. Fine. So we've got this to try to save par. And yeah, with the wind blowing, all the cup. I'll take that par.
All right, I'm gonna try this punch 7 into the wind. 10 yards longer or so than the last hole. 1 extra club.
Same play as the last hole, 140, gonna chip a 7-iron. Looking for the same result. Get on the green. That's what I'm hoping for. Low.
Come on, wind.
Out there,
don't let it go
pretty
to the
good.
back.
We're gonna be dancing. We're gonna have a look at birdie.
Exactly what I thought.
It's the best I can do.
The wind died on you.
You know, if I tried to hit gap wedge or pitching wedge, I mean, that thing would have just gone straight up in the air and would have gone nowhere. Would have maybe even come backwards. So That's why I try to chip that 7. Anyway, we're coming down the hill now for birdie. Not too bad. But you can see it's just basically running through dirt. You can see almost how thick the difference is between the dirt and the grass. There's little ridges everywhere. So this flag's in a really weird spot. Yeah, not much you can do. So tap in, take a bogey.
Talk about this wind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to sound like it's howling.
It feels like it's more than 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Gusting.
Yeah, gusting higher. Yeah. I'm going to hit the same 7-iron.
It seems like it's mostly working. Why mess with it? Gonna try to hit this same one again. I'd probably like to open up my stance just a little bit more, but here's the swing, and tugged it that time. Got the face shut, and we are over the back of the bunker.
Backside of the bunker.
Be trouble. Yep. Not only is it trouble, it's in the soft pine straw. This is a totally blind shot. I'm basically trying to hit a spot on a hill that I can see. Run the ball into the hill. I basically can't see it. I'm relying on Amy, and unfortunately I just have to take it. That's the best I could do from where I was. So now I've got this for par. Now this part of the green looks pretty good, I have to say, compared to the other ones. It rolls fairly nicely, and really good speed control up to the side of the cup. First I was going to mark it, but then I said, let me just tap it in for a bogey and get out of the way. Good bogey. Alright, we made our way to the 9th and final hole. Thank you so much for watching. 149 yards to the pin, 139 to the center. There's a really hard right to left wind here, and I have got an 8-iron in my hand. Is that right, 8-iron? I guess so. That's what I wrote down. We'll go with that.
I pulled it.
It's a good strike, but I tugged it, and then the wind is pushing it left. This is going to need a prayer.
Bushes, I think.
And it's over.
I pulled it really bad.
Bushes. Spoiler alert, I actually got lucky.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the flag is just over the bush. You can kind of see the yellow flapping. And I've got a 56 degree. I need another miracle. The green is basically down below, and I've got to get this up, and this is about 2 yards from being really, really good.
Ready?
So you can see I just needed to land it a little further, and that's where I was trying to land it to catch this hill. And watch this. This is just going to run to the cup perfectly. Rolling into the pin, asking for it to go in. Oh, so close. So I'm going to be able to hopefully tap that in for a bogey, finish off at +5, and
you got to tap it in
today.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty good work. Well, with that tap in, that's going to conclude our round at Redfish Run. I hope you enjoyed seeing the course, even in the current condition. I am thrilled with the fact that we were able to steal a birdie today and finish with a +5 round of 33. The wind was really whipping around at the end, and it certainly made club selection difficult. I really believe the dynamic nature of the course and the conditions is what attracts me to this game. You won't be able to play perfect every time, and, similar to life, you just take it one shot or one day at a time. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we will see you on the course.